Alrighty guys, so welcome back to my channel today, and we are doing another Sims 4 speed build today, and it's actually a penthouse build that I've been meaning to plan and build for a very long while. So this will be split up into two parts because it took me 8 hours to build, and yeah, so that's the reason why. So yeah, you'll be able to watch it. I will link the part 2 down below for you guys to watch, but it's back to back, so it's like kind of 30 minutes afterwards. Like you watch this one and then 30 minutes later the next one will be uploaded. So if you watch this part of the video, the next part will be uploaded by the time you watch the end, like the whole video. So I think you should watch the whole build, and then you'll see the next build after that. And then you can see the continuation of it. So props to you if you watch the end of the video, and be like really great for me. So like, thank you very much. But yeah, so I'm building a penthouse build, and I feel so happy about this because I'm like thinking that I've never built a penthouse in The Sims 4 before, and I thought, why not just do it now? But I did build a penthouse when I went to the Sims studio in California. I think that was like last month or whatever. I can't remember. But when I went to the Sims studio, I was building a penthouse, and then I was thinking like, oh gosh, I should do a speed build of it. I actually still have the footage of that speed build, but I'm not gonna upload it because that's not finished, and I can't finish it at all because I don't have the save file of it, and I can't finish it. So yeah, whatever. Anyway, so I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do another one, and because I don't know why, but I have been in the building mood lately. Like, if you have not noticed, I have been building like all day long. So yeah, I started the speed build on a live stream about last week, and it was for City Living. Like, it was like kind of when City Living was a thing. Well, it still is, like when it first came out. I did a live stream of it, of me building like the first part of this clip that you're watching now, of like the layout of it, and kind of, I guess, I'm pretty much all over the place with this build. At least at first I was going to make like just like a 2-level apartment building. Did not happen. It's 4 stories. Just telling you now, 4 stories, a 4-story build. And at first I was gonna make a New York apartment building, like gonna be brownstone and all New Yorky. Like, no, no, it ended up being modern all the way through, with a head of with a lot of brick on the outside and on the inside. But I started to change the outside and as well on the inside on to the second part, so you guys can watch that, of me like changing pretty much like the whole entire build itself. And I was thinking of a design for the outside of like the layout of it, and I was thinking, I don't know what I really want at first, and so I started to do like this little design that you can see now. I was seeing that Stephel Sims and Dutch Sim 4 Master, they were doing like this little like outline layout thing of whatever it's called, I don't know, and they did it on their build. I thought, why not try that in this build? And I think I did it semi-justice good. I don't know. They can be the judge of that, so hopefully they watch this. Probably not. I'm gonna guess probably not. But yeah, so I feel kind of happy about this build because I think when I take time on builds, it becomes a lot better, and I guess I feel much happy about it. So 8 hours was worth it. 8 hours of my life was worth building this. So yes. So I built this on a live stream last week, and then I came back 2 days later to finish some of it. I only like did about an hour and a half of it because I just did not want to rush things. And usually when I build stuff, I do it all in like one long session. And like I didn't do all one session for Tiny Town because I did that as a live stream. First part of it, and then second part, and then third part I kind of did on my own. But mostly the whole entire build itself for that Tiny Town build took 7 hours. Like total footage. This one took 8 hours. Yeah, lovely. I love it. So I guess when I ever do live streams, I should just start building and then do a 3-hour build of me live streaming a build I want to build, and then that makes 0 sense. But still, I can always do that and then come back later and then finish the whole build, and then it'll be like 8 hours long. Then you get like 2 parts back to back, and then you get double uploads. It's always a win-win situation for everyone in the world, hopefully. But yeah, back to this build. So at first, like I said, it was going to be brownstone, like more New York style, but it ended up being modern. But when I started to think about it, I was thinking that, okay, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. And I was kind of going off on what my other build that I did at EA for that build into this build. But when I like started to like rebuild it on my own, it really didn't turn out the way I wanted it to be. so I ended up scrapping it. I didn't really like it, and I just didn't want. I actually started building like several builds after this. But like after I did a live stream, I started building like several builds after this one, and all of them were just ugly as heck, and I did not like them. So I scrapped them all, and I started this one. And honestly, I think this one's a lot better because I don't know why, but I always rush and I don't like rushing. Okay, for me, me in real life, I hate being rushed. Like literally, I literally hate being rushed for things so much that it really makes me, I get anxiety like when I'm rushed, and I get frustrated so quickly. Like if you rush me, you'll get slapped across the face. Like not kidding. Well, you probably won't anyway. But seriously, I just hate being rushed, and being rushed is just not a good thing for me at all. So please don't rush me on things. So whenever I don't upload a build, whenever I don't upload a video, I always announce it on Twitter saying, okay, no videos for the day, but I'm working on some stuff. So that's pretty much what's going on in my life. And literally, YouTube is so hard that I spend like about the majority of my time making videos and planning out stuff. Like mostly that's all I do. And I kind of spend about 7 to 8 hours on like planning stuff for you, like on YouTube, like 8 hours a day just for YouTube. That like not on top of like being a full-time student and having another job and doing YouTube. That's just lovely, but I don't care about that. I always manage it. I've been doing it for like, I don't know, 6 years. Not on this channel. I've been on YouTube for like 6 years straight, and I manage my time all the time, even though I'm unorganized as heck. But still, I've been doing YouTube for 6 years. I've managed my time through everything. I've done Sims YouTube like forever, and I did YouTube when I was in high school when I had a hectic schedule. I was in like pretty much every single club at high school. I was in show choir, theater club. I was in theater. I was in everything. I was in dance. I was in everything. And my schedule was so busy that I was like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. But luckily I didn't. I survived high school. 4 years of my life was not wasted. It was worth it. And I had fun. I had fun with it. Hopefully I can go back, but I'm like, do I really want to go back to high school? No, thank you. I'd rather be in college, which I am now. And so yeah, next semester for college, I actually am. It's gonna be a good year for my schedule, pretty much, because all my classes are all online, and that will be pretty much making more time for YouTube. Pretty much like, I guess you would say full-time YouTube, but not really technically full-time, because I don't make the exact amount of money. I don't know what's the really exact amount to be full-time anyway. Like what's the exact amount? Tell me. But still, but yeah, so next semester, starting in January, well, technically December 17th, I will be technically full-time YouTube and doing a lot of videos, playing out a lot of stuff. So be on the lookout for that, because honestly, it's gonna be lit. It's literally gonna be lit. So for the next 2 months, for this month and next month, I'll be having 2 special builds with special people, and you probably already know who they are, because you watch their videos like all the time anyway, and they're very talented people who build a lot. So I'm like, yeah, so that's pretty cool to know, and I feel like those 2 builds are gonna be a lot of fun, because one, I'm building one of them, and the next build will be someone who else is building it. But anywho, I honestly just love building so much that I could just build for days. Like literally, I've been building for like 3 days straight already. But so let's not talk about that at all. Let's just not talk about me building for 3 days straight and how long it is taking me. But not just yet. So okay, literally at the end of this build, part 2. Literally, I was like, okay, I'm already done with the build. I'm already done. I'm like, it's all good. It's all great. I'm finished. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to upload to the gallery. I'm ready to see how long this build is. And what I did not realize, that I did not have the kitchen. I was like, okay, I'm going through the build, make sure I have everything all good. And I was like thinking, wait, hold up. Where's the kitchen? I'm like, whoa. How am I supposed to live without a kitchen? So I took out one bathroom, and I put a kitchen. So that's a kitchen. And as well as I didn't realize there were more posters. Like, like those big print posters that are in the art quarter and that art gallery over there, those large paintings. Not on like the walls, but the wall on the thing, that large painting. So what I did not realize is that there are smaller versions of like those large paintings. I was like, whoa, well, thanks, Sims team, for more paintings for me to sort through. Great. I was like, great. Makes it longer. That's why it ended up being two parts, because I got distracted and I was like, okay, well, there's more options for me to actually build. So I was like, great, great. This is why I love building. This is why I have Pinterest for me for building inspiration. So yeah, like I said, I live on Pinterest, and yeah, so Pinterest is like my life, and pretty much I have no life, so that's why I live on Pinterest and YouTube all the time. But yeah, so yeah. So okay, so let me tell you about this story, about this build. I'm moving around my chair. I don't know why. But so one of the bedrooms was like literally my favorite room of all time. Like this room right here is gonna be, I think I actually started building this portion of the build, and like I started like decorating the room itself. I'm not sure if I did. It's probably in part two. But still, the room that was like putting the curtains in was like so cool. I loved it to pieces. Like I decorated like I was like you would say it's creative overload, and there's so many things in that room. I'm like, how does one function in there? I have no clue. I'll let you know next time on Young and the Restless. No, I'm joking. But yeah, so see, okay, for my last build, I was thinking that I was like, I'm not gonna use half walls. No, 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 no. And then half walls actually became pretty helpful with everything else, because I used move objects cheat on for that, and I can finally place a door on there to make it look as no, like you wouldn't say, I don't know. I don't feel like, I guess walls are like everywhere, but I don't feel like you put a wall right there and then like I just want to like put two walls and like a half wall and then like a door right there. Your sim will be able to go through it because it's a door, and your sim has to go through a door to get somewhere, at least, hopefully. But I think this is the one room that I started decorating on the live stream itself, and honestly people actually were pretty liking it a lot, and I'm glad that you guys were liking it. So if you were from the live stream, comment down below they saying, oh, I was there and that build was awesome. So yeah, just comment that and everything will be fine. But my friend, I made a new friend on the live stream actually, and her name is Grace. Grace is graceful. I love that name, Grace, because she's grateful. But yeah, well, graceful, not great. Well, she is grateful too, because she helped me. She helped me with the chat, because that chat was interesting though. That chat was I was livid. I was like, I was done. I was like, I can't handle this chat. Someone help me. And then the lovely Grace helped me with the chat. So thank you, Grace. You're pretty much gonna watch this build anyway and say thank you. So thank you for helping me. But yeah, I am really, really keen for the next speed build, because if you guys did not know, I'm doing another speed build in The Sims 4. And it's actually gonna be a large build with someone. And I still have to plan out the layout. I already have the layout of it. I was on Pinterest for about, let's just say, about 3 weeks, and I haven't started building on it just yet because I wanted to wait until City Living came out, and I wanted to like kind of test the waters with City Living and how it all came together. So that's why I kind of waited, and I honestly do like it now. I love City Living, and I love how it's kind of designed and all the structures of everything like that. And now I can start finally building the structure of this big build I'm going to be planning out that you'll see hopefully soon. Hopefully, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long the person's going to take. Okay, though, so the next build will be on a 64 by 64 lot. And I've only done like about, I think, 2 builds on a 64 by 64 lot. And I feel like those lots are so huge that I would never do a mansion build on that lot, because I'm like thinking, am I really that crazy? I probably am. I'm not probably. No, I am that crazy, and I probably will end up doing it anyway. So mansion build coming out soon in 2016 probably, or 2017 probably. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? Okay, so I have an obsession with these slab like thing, brick thingy, whatever you see right here on the build of the wall. I don't know why, but I love them so much. I literally don't know why I place them like literally everywhere on each wall. So I don't know why, but every single time I always end up doing this all the time. And almost every single wall in this house, this penthouse, has the exact design, but like in a different way of it. So that's why I kind of went with that, and I'm thinking, okay, this is pretty interesting. So here's like the part where I started to go back with the build, where I came back like 2 days later when I was like, thinking, okay, I'm back. is ready to go, and I'm ready to start building on it again, and it's all good and great. So that's what I started to do with the upstairs of the I guess you would say an open, not an open garden, but like a top floor. Your Sims can actually just sit up here and do yoga. That's why I kind of place up here. I place a yoga mat, and as well as a yoga, like what do you call it, a chair thingamabob on there. And that's what I kind of did with that. And I honestly do like it because your Sims can sit up here. It like literally this is the greatest view you could ever get. Like if you live in a penthouse in the San Myshuno, you will be loving this apartment because like you just sit up here, meditate, and then you look out at the view. I'm like, oh my gosh, can I live here? Like I'm honestly like so I'm like, okay, so I'm furious because I'm not furious about the build, but I'm furious that I don't live in the Sims. Like I don't live in San Myshuno. Like, can I just live here, please? Like, can that be a real place? Can like can someone just make that a real place, please? Like someone hop on that, please. Like today. I need it. I need like if San Myshuno was real in real life, I would move in a heartbeat. Like I'm like I'm gonna move from the U.S. to some other place called San Myshuno, and I'm gonna live there for the rest of my life until the day I die. So, hopefully, I wish that was real. It might be real. I might look that up. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. I might actually look that up and see if it's real. If it is, then I'm gonna move, and yeah, there'll be a lot of moving vlogs after that. So, anywho, now back to this build. Enough of my crazy lifeness of me talking. So I did come back and actually start decorating. I actually did realize I was decorating the upstairs. Like, okay, so the chair right there, okay. While I was taking screenshots of this build, if you sit in that chair right there and you just look out right there, I'm like, just take it all in. Just take it all in, and you'll be like, you'll be good. Because, like, I finally lived my dream of living in San Myshuno, and it's all good. So I was thinking that I don't know if what I was doing with here, but the build's kind of coming together a little bit for the upstairs part and as well as the downstairs part. So the downstairs, this is where I started to get a little bit crazy with the decorating and the little bit of everywhere ofness. So I was thinking that, okay, I wasn't thinking where I was going to put the kitchen. Like I was thinking like the kitchen's going to be upstairs on the second floor and as well as the living room. Didn't work that way. So I ended up placing the living room down on the first floor where you kind of walk in on the entrance area. And still wasn't thinking, okay, I'm going to place the kitchen upstairs on the second floor. Because I didn't really fully decorate everything else. So, yeah, that happened. And that was the thing. And, yeah, close to the end of this, like the very end of the build, like the very, very end of the build, I was like, oh, I need the kitchen. And my Sims need to eat somewhere. Or they could always eat that. Well, technically, they do need a kitchen for it to function. Well, it doesn't. You don't need a kitchen to function. Technically, it would be kind of cool not to have a kitchen. But I don't know. I need to make a list. I need to make a list and send it to the Sims team. Not gonna lie, because there's some things that I wanted to see in city living, like spiral staircases and mini fridges. Like I don't know. I guess I could have. I should write this down. I'm gonna write this down actually. I don't know who to send it to. Might send it to. I don't know who. Let's see. My pen does not work. Great. This is why I have 50 billion pens all over my place. So, make a list. Make a list. Send to EA. Yep, okay. I wrote that down. It's in pen. It is legit. It's in pen. It's ready to go. So, yeah, I had to make a list, and it might be very lengthy. I don't know. But, yeah, there's something that I wanted to see in City Living that wasn't included, but I don't know. It's not a... Sims is I would say it's not a perfect game. Like, it's not finished yet, so... There's always room for improvement, and I guess the Sim... I know the Sims team are always looking for, like, stuff to improve on, and I guess I should give them feedback on that stuff. So I'm like, might as well just make a list and do that stuff anyway. So, yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very excited for like more stuff to come. But yeah. So anyway, the build itself, let's just say the build itself got a little bit too cluttered. That room, I want to live in it so badly. Like, not gonna lie, because that room is like my life. I should make my dream bedroom again, and I should make my dream house. I should do that. I should build my dream house, and that probably will take me like 12 hours to build because my dream house is very difficult because I don't know what my dream house is. So yeah. And so this area, I was thinking that everything was fine and dandy, thing was going great. And I really did like the layout of it. And I started decorating the bathroom in like, this portion of the build. I think I did the upstairs, well, the first floor, the whole fourth floor. And then as well as the 2 bathrooms I already have placed down here for now. And I think I also decorated started decorating the upstairs of the build, I think. I'm not really sure if I did or not. But we do have about 5 more minutes until the end of this video. And then you'll see like the next part in like 5 minutes probably. So yeah, again, link down below for you guys to watch in the future. So yeah, so the bathroom itself, I don't know. I guess bathrooms are just not that very fun for me because it's just a bathroom. Like you go in a bathroom, you poop, you pee, and you take a shower or whatever you do in the bathroom and you're done. Like that's literally like all a bathroom is to me. But bathrooms can be very interesting if possible. So this is this right here, this bathroom right here, I actually took out because that's where I placed the kitchen. That's where I placed the kitchen in part 2. But the one of the bathrooms upstairs on the 2nd floor, oh my goodness, I literally was like, what is wrong with me? It's just a bathroom. It does not have to be a flippin' like bedroom. No, I literally decorated the crap out of that bathroom. I'm like, I literally placed like these pipes everywhere. I placed all like these like toilet, and then the shower and like all this different stuff around it. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I'm like, I need to stop or something. Like this is too much. I can't handle it. Or can I? I don't know if I can, but still, like I gotta stop sometime, hopefully. But it's whatever. It's always good in the hood for some things as well. But I'm all good with some things, but I'll be fine. And for the living room, okay. At first, I wasn't thinking where I was. At first, I was going to place the living room right here. But then I thought, you know what? Maybe penthouses should have offices. Maybe they could always have offices. Maybe this, like, I was thinking at the time, maybe like this office right here, like this whole penthouse will be like a collection of people living in it. Like where like one's like 2 are like in the political career, one's in the social media career, and like one's in like the critic career. And I was thinking that I asked the live stream chat, should I make Sims for this like this whole penthouse? And you guys said yes. So I'm gonna make Sims for this penthouse thing. And yeah, I'm very keen. I'm very excited for this cast video you'll be seeing coming soon. Hopefully soon, like probably like next week you'll see it. And as well as Claire from my City Living Let's Play, you'll see a cast from her probably like tomorrow on Saturday. And you'll be seeing that, so I'm very keen for you guys to watch that as well. And we're getting close to the end of this video, like about 3 more minutes. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about pretty much. And there's actually a pool. So yeah, there is a pool for this build, and it's actually in the back of the part. This is the front of the build where I place like the areas. And then as well, I did. Oh, so this is like, part of it. Okay, that makes more sense. Okay, I thought I placed the pool somewhere else, like in part 2. But no, I did place the pool right here in part 1, which is great. Good, awesome. I jinxed myself, but probably not. Like I said, I'm all over the place. I am literally all over the place. And this is the bedroom right here. This is like my dream bedroom of where I placed everything. Everything. Like literally everything came together with like all the colors and like all the different accents, like all the accents, like the colors I could have placed in here. It's mostly like of a yellow and white bricky theme, of course, I would say, if you would call that. And I also placed like these flooring from City Living, and that's what I can do with that. And so, like I said, it's a brick yellow theme in this room right here. I would think a social media person, like the person who's like in the social media career, would live in this bedroom, like have this bedroom. And like, I don't know, I guess it would be kind of cool that way to have it in here because it's very bright and very colorful, which I love it so much that why not live in here? Like, live in this room. I could like, see, this is why I wish we had mini fridges, like so bad. Like we had mini fridges in Sims 2, no, I think it was Sims 3 University Life. I don't know. I think it was Sims 3 that we had mini fridges. But anyway, we are getting close to the end of this build of part 1. So if you guys have any ideas or any suggestions at all, let me know in the comments below. And I will see you guys all in part number 2 for more information of more fun things that you'll be kind of seeing coming soon. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. Feel free to comment down below your thoughts and suggestions down below. And I will see you guys all in part 2 of this video. Bye!